All the ravaging drought and El Nino rains that have struck parts of eastern and southern Africa have led countries in the region to go back to the drawing board and strategize on how to respond to the calamity. CCTV's Grim Chala reports on some of these measures.
The agriculture sector in eastern and southern Africa has been hard hit by drought and heavy rains in equal measure, and appeals have been coming in for food aid.
The end of last year and beginning of this year, the El Nino effect has been felt very much in the southern African region, the eastern African region. That includes countries like Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan and Ethiopia. This has been there has been records of El Nino effects in terms of flooding, in terms of severe drought in some areas, failure of crop, and also livestock because of lack of water in some areas.
Despite this weather vagaries, affected countries have been quick to identify areas that require urgent assistance. For instance, Ethiopia has reported that 10.2 million people are in need of emergency food aid.
I'm happy to note that countries like Ethiopia and Rwanda have done very well in responding to this call of preparing adequately for effects that would lead to disasters like what happened here some 30 years or so ago. So this is a commendable effort that the country has put in place.
The El Nino effect is likely to affect the economies of the affected countries and, in extreme cases, cause unemployment. According to reports of the World Bank, it is through agriculture that nations like Rwanda and Ethiopia have managed to slash poverty levels by up to 33% since 2000. And it is this same sector of Africa which was hugely affected by the El Nino phenomenon. Grum Chala, CCTV, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.